Well, this room is the upper Barristers Lounge. It's built in the wing of Osgoode Hall that was built in 1891. And this was built as an addition for Osgoode Hall Law School when it was in downtown Toronto at Osgoode Hall. And originally this wing had classrooms and common rooms for the students, and this was just kind of a crawl space. It was just an attic that was not used. And in 1915, the Law Society decided to ask the firm of Darling and Pearson, which was one of the most active firms in Canada at that time. They actually went to design the central block of the Parliament in Ottawa after they rebuilt it after the fire. And they asked them to come here and transform this crawl space into a library for students. So what they did at the time is that they raised the roof and they introduced some windows so it would be a usable space. This is quite an amazing space. It's a very neo-Gothic in feel, and that impression is reinforced by these sculptures that you see, the grotesques that are in the room. They're wood sculptures, and you have plaster medallions in between them. Pearson was the person who drew the figures, and they were sculpted by a man called Walter Allen. And both of them seemed to have a good working relationship, because afterwards, when Pearson went to work on the Parliament building, Walter Allen followed, and he became the supervisor of the carving workshop at the Parliament building. So if you see a resemblance between these sculptures and the sculptures at the Parliament buildings, you understand why. Now, we don't know who these people are. When you look at them, you can see that they're from the legal world. Some of them are from the legal world, others from the church. But if you go back in history far enough, you'll see that there's quite a bit of connection between law and the church. So obviously there's a legal theme to the room. But one of the workers who'd worked on the project at the time said that these were not specific people. And even if there were, all the evidence of that has been destroyed when the offices of the architects burned down in 1941. So all the drawings and files and all that, they're all gone. What's really interesting, though, about these sculptures is that even though they were done in 1915, they look very much, some of them look awfully like 20th century Canadian politicians, and most of these people would not have been born. And when you go through the room, you'll see that there's a Mike Harris. Then the next one is Kim Campbell. Then there's a John Diefenbaker. Even the eyebrows are very accurate. Then if you know about Quebec politics, there's Claude Ryan. The next one is Ed Broadbent. Then we have Wilfrid Laurier. Then the next one, I have no idea. I have to work on that one. Then there's a John Turner. And then we have an angelic Pierre-Elliott Trudeau. It's quite, maybe Pearson had a little bit of psychic powers.